All right, we'll do one more small video here. That those who love thy name may exalt in thee, right? And so that's how you become exalted. Um, you become exalted by being loving and brave and wise. Um, for thou dost bless the righteous, O Lord. And again, there's this whole thing about righteous. I mean, there's these good people in the world, but they're not righteous. Um, but God still loves them. They're these stupid little sheep and fools, right? Um, and they win, even though they lose. Um, but the righteous are the ones who are going to be blessed, right? I mean, the good people will always be blessed because they have love and they're brave, you know. But a loving, brave man can be used as a fool by a wicked man. Um, so you're blessed if you're actually righteous, right? That's basically the ending of Job too, right? Job is like, oh shit, okay. I mean, he's like, okay, and that's how he becomes rich again because he goes around and takes out the wicked and then takes their stuff. Thou dost cover him with favors as with a shield. See, I mean, that's what I just said. O Lord, to the choir master with stringed instruments according to the Sheminith, a psalm of David. All right, let's see here. Oh Lord, so this may be David that did this one. I don't know. Let's see. O Lord, rebuke me not in thy anger, nor chasten me in thy wrath. Be gracious to me, O Lord, for I am languishing. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are troubled. My soul is sorely troubled. But thou, O Lord, how long? Turn, O Lord, save my life. Deliver me for the sake of thy steadfast love. For in death there is no remembrance of thee. In Sheol, who can give thee praise? I am weary with my moaning. Every night I flood my bed with tears. I drench my couch with my weeping. My eyes waste away because of grief. It grows weak because of all my foes. Depart from me, all you workers of evil, for the Lord has heard the sound of my weeping. The Lord has heard my supplication. The Lord accepts my prayer. All my enemies shall be ashamed and sorely troubled. They shall turn back and be put to shame in a moment. So God would be angry because he's languishing, right? God be wrathful because he's languishing. This is, I mean, like, think about it like this. Like, God is a pervert. But we are all perverts, right? That's what we do when we watch a story. We all sit down and we have this creepy little perv moment where we're all just perving out on these characters. And so God is just like us. He you know, when you're loving, his soul soars, and that's his bond with you. It's like when you're loving, he's just like, oh, this is an awesome guy right here. When you're brave, his soul soars, right? But like, I mean, do you guys like watching all the whiny characters? No, you don't. Neither does God. So I think that's what's going on here. Maybe, I don't know. Heal me, for my bones are troubled. Right, our bones should not be troubled. We should be fearless. My soul also is sorely troubled. Right, save my life, deliver me. For in death there is no remembrance of thee. I mean, this is a God of life, right? People, toxic people are always giving away false praise. Okay, so here's the change, right? Depart from me, all you workers of evil, because this is just like a bunch of whiny stuff right here. But now this is different. He's no longer whining, and he's like, just like, ew, like, get away from me, you narcissistic bitch. And he's purifying himself. And not just purifying himself, he's going out there and breaking some teeth. So that was like a, I don't know, it seemed like a poem of transformation. A Shiggaion of David, which he sang to the Lord concerning Cush, a Benjamite. O Lord my God, in thee do I take refuge. Save me from all my pursuers and deliver me, lest like a lion they rend me, dragging me away with none to rescue. O Lord my God, if I have done this, if there is wrong in my hands, if I have requited my friend with evil, or plundered my enemy without cause, right? So, in other words, there is sometimes a cause to plunder your enemies, right? That's like this without thing. That's like a legal thing, right? It's like sometimes it's wrong to plunder your enemies if you don't have cause, but if you have cause, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, go plunder your enemies. Let the enemy pursue me and overtake me, and let him trample my life to the ground and lay my soul in the dust. Selah. Arise, O Lord, in thy anger. Lift thyself up against the fury of my enemies. See, this is like very dramatic, like movie imagery stuff. Like this guy just got beat to the ground, but he's rising up, and you can hear the music. Awake, O my God, thou hast appointed a judgment, right? So this guy's about to deliver some judgment down. Let the assembly of the peoples be gathered about thee, and over it take thy seat on high. The Lord judges the people. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness, and according to the integrity that is in me. O let the evil of the wicked come to an end, but establish thou the righteous. Thou who triest the minds and the hearts, thou righteous God. See again, so this is not a righteousness where a rabbi holds a sign in the street, and is like, oh, blah, blah. No, this is a righteousness of cold, silent action. I hate to say it, but this is jurisdiction. The righteous have jurisdiction over the wicked. My shield is with my God. Boom. That's exactly what I just said, I think. Who saves the upright in heart. God is a righteous judge, and a God who has indignation every day. Right, this is that's where this line, God will long suffer the unrighteous, comes from. This is an echo of this, it sounds like. If a man does not repent, God will whet his sword, right? So what would the man be repenting of? He would be repenting of unrighteous. And so if you're unrighteous, you're going to get gutted. He has bent and strung his bow. He has prepared his deadly weapons. And that just does not, like, God does not just, so this is just a man. So I talked about a good man, but if a bad man does not repent, God will whet his sword too. Making his arrows fire shafts. Behold, the wicked man conceives evil and is pregnant with mischief, and brings forth lies. He makes a pit, digging it out. See, this is exactly the behavior of toxic people. If someone who is toxic, if they don't like you, what they're going to do is they're going to go around, they're going to start to shit talk against you. They're going to see, who they can get against you, and then they'll ambush you. Right? They'll ambush you. They'll hit you. They'll strike you all at once in the dead of night, if you want to say poetically. But not even. Sometimes it's in the middle of the day, and they just fucking all just gang up on you and ambush you. And this is, instead of fighting you fair, there's this period of betrayal where they're just like, oh, hey, like, how's it going? Meanwhile, they are pregnant with mischief, right? So he's discussing the behavior of the wicked. Like, this isn't like you have all these stupid ass Puritans out there, and their morality is not the morality of these texts. The wicked here is clearly referring to toxic people, what we today would consider toxic people who are narcissistic, people who are controlling of others. This is not a controlling God. This is a God that wants an intimate relationship with you. And people who are controlling are toxic. There are people who are hate-filled out there. They hate their neighbor. They want to kill them for no reason and take all their shit. Jealousy or greed or just malice. Right? We're talking about toxic people here. The haters. The snitches. If you snitch to a bitch, you deserve a ditch. If you snitch on a bitch, you deserve to be rich. It's all about the prepositions. But anyways, this is clearly what he's referring to. He's referring to the behavior. Like, this is what he means when he's talking about wicked people. He's talking about exactly what we would talk about when we're talking about toxic people, right? And we all have a bit of toxicity in us that we gotta purge out, right? But that's exactly, I think, what's happening here. This is the behavior of wicked people. He makes a pit, and digging it out, and falls into the hole which he has made. His mischief returns upon his own head, and on his own pate his violence descends. So he's telling you how to deal with toxic people, right? And you deal with toxic people by meeting mischief with mischief, right? You do not, like the Babylonian Marduk, confront Tiamat in the square and like, hey, Tiamat, you're a cunt. And everybody's like, yeah, someone finally said it, and everyone cheers. Like, that's not the way to deal with toxic people. You don't call them out in the middle of the street. The way you deal with toxic people is you meet mischief with mischief, right? You need to conceive evil upon them. You need to be pregnant with mischief, right? You need to maybe even bring forth lies, because in these texts, definitely in the text of Moses, a lie is of the heart. We could see this in the South, right? In the South, they have all this etiquette, and you can have someone, and these are like classic Southern scenes, where you have someone who is being very polite, but like the audience can see the subtext that this polite person is actually being very malicious, right? You can have even California girls who do that, like, oh, that's such a pretty dress, and like that actually means it's ugly, right? And so, but they're you know, you can have someone who tells the truth, but they're telling lies, right? And these are shepherds, right? The writers of these texts are shepherds, and it's okay to lie to the sheep because the sheep do not respect wisdom. And if they do not respect wisdom, then you don't have to give them wisdom. And so this is the nature of good and evil within these texts. It's all about the heart. You know, it's all about the heart. And so he's telling you to return mischief upon them. That's how you treat the toxic people. You return mischief upon them. You have them. You ambush them. You do not hold signs in the street. I will give to the Lord the thanks due to his righteousness, right? I will sing the praise to the name of the Lord the Most High. You know, so this is like I think maybe we can hear what this word Lord starts to mean here. And this is a God that wants to respect you. You know, and if you don't fucking respect yourselves, then he's not gonna fucking respect you. You know, but this is not this august Lord. You know, if you're respectable, he's gonna treat you as a Lord, as a friend, as a brother. So this is a different type of Lord that's going on here, right? If you are righteous, then you are lordly in God's eyes.